All right, if you're a June 2nd baby, you are in exactly the right place. We're about to unpack the really unique personality profile that's all yours thanks to your specific birthday. Let's dive in.
So, have you ever felt like you're kind of a walking contradiction? You know, like you've got this super logical brain, but also a really sensitive heart? Or maybe you love being a homebody, but you're also secretly dreaming of some big adventure? Well, guess what? There's a totally cosmic reason for all that, and it's all written right into the stars and numbers of June 2nd.
And yeah, it goes way deeper than just being a Gemini. Your personality is this incredible, rare, cosmic mix. It's so cool. We're going to break it all down piece by piece, starting with the foundation of who you are. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about your sun sign. Being born on June 2nd plants you right in the middle of the witty, wonderful world of Gemini. And that means you're an air sign, ruled by the fastest planet in the whole solar system, Mercury. So at your very core, you are just built for connection. Mercury gives you that lightning-fast mind, right? And this insatiable curiosity about, well, pretty much everything. You have a natural gift with words. You just love learning. You can adapt to new situations like nobody's business, and you really, truly thrive on social connection. Think of this as your baseline programming. But, and this is where it gets really interesting, you're not just any Gemini. Nope, your specific birthday adds this powerful, secret ingredient that totally changes the flavor of your personality. And we find that by looking at the numerology of your birthday. And that number is 2. Now, this isn't just a date on a calendar, okay? It is the actual vibration that governs your emotional core. It's the yin to your Gemini yang. And right there, we see the influence of the moon. So while Mercury makes you super quick and analytical, the moon gives you this deep well of sensitivity, of intuition, and a really powerful need for harmony. This is what makes you such an empathetic communicator. You don't just hear what people are saying, you can actually feel what they're feeling. So you see this contrast, right? This is the central dynamic of your personality. It's this constant back and forth between Gemini's quick, logical mind and the number 2's gentle, intuitive heart. It's like a dance between your head and your heart. And honestly, learning to get them to move together in harmony, that's your big journey in life. So what actually happens when you bring these two incredible forces together? Well, you get a unique set of strengths that are just so potent when they're all working in sync. Just look at this combination. It's amazing. You get the emotional intelligence and that deep kindness from your number 2, which, by the way, makes people trust you almost instantly. And then you pair that with Gemini's ability to learn super fast, adapt to literally any situation, and communicate with this incredible charm and wit. You're that person who can say a really hard truth with so much kindness or crack the perfect joke that just makes everyone feel comfortable. But of course, every strength has its shadow side, right? Because you can see every single angle of a problem, the logical side and the emotional side. You can sometimes get stuck and become really indecisive. And that number 2 sensitivity, it means criticism can sting a lot. Plus, Gemini's boundless curiosity might make you scatter your energy across a million different projects. And let's be real, sometimes it's just easier to hide those deep emotions behind a quick joke, isn't it? Okay, so how does this whole personality profile actually play out in the real world? Let's take a look at how this unique blend of yours affects your relationships, your work, and all that good stuff. When it comes to love, you absolutely need a partner who can engage both your mind and your heart. It's not one or the other for you. You need that sparkling conversation, but you also need that deep emotional connection. That's why fellow air signs like Libra and Aquarius just get your need to talk things out, while fire signs like Aries and Leo can match your energy and passion. You might find it a bit tougher to sync up with signs that just have a completely different emotional rhythm. And your career path? Oh, it's all about playing to your strengths. I mean, roles in communication, think journalism or PR, are such a natural fit. But so are fields that need that deep empathy, like teaching or counseling. This killer combo of a sharp intellect and a real human understanding also makes you perfect for something like diplomacy or nonprofit work, where you can literally connect people and ideas for a living. Okay, just when you thought we had you all figured out, there's one more layer. A final twist hidden in your numerology that points to this surprisingly adventurous side you've got. So how do we find this hidden number? It's actually super simple math. Ready? Gemini is the 3rd sign of the zodiac. Your birthday is the 2nd. You add those two together, and you get a hidden number that brings a whole new dimension to your personality.
And that number is 5. This is the energy that's kind of bubbling up right under the surface, and it's driving some of your most dynamic and exciting impulses.
And what is the number 5 all about? It is all about freedom, change, and adventure. This is where your love of travel comes from, your need for new experiences, your desire to just break free from the same old routine. It's the spark that pushes you to actually go explore the world, not just sit around and talk about it. Okay, so let's put all the pieces of the puzzle together. We've got the witty Gemini, the empathetic number 2, and the freedom-loving number 5. What does that give us? This is you, the diplomatic adventurer. You're someone who can navigate really complex social stuff with total grace and kindness, all while secretly harboring this spirit that just yearns for the open road and new horizons. You're a bridge builder between people for sure, but you also need the freedom to go explore your own path. And it makes perfect sense that your tarot card is the Lovers. I mean, this card is the ultimate symbol of Gemini energy. It's all about connection, harmony, and making choices that bring both the head and the heart into alignment. It just perfectly captures your core theme in life. So here it is, a quick snapshot of everything we've uncovered. You're an intelligent, communicative Gemini at your core. You've got the diplomatic, intuitive energy of the number 2, and that hidden, adventurous, freedom-loving spirit of the number 5. Your whole life theme? It's about using your voice to connect people through words and empathy. So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's about embracing this mantra. It's about understanding that your greatest gift is your ability to balance truth with kindness, and to use your incredibly powerful voice not just to inform people, but to actually heal. And that leaves us with one final question for you to think about. Knowing that you are this incredible, rare blend of intellect, empathy, and adventure, how are you going to use that unique voice of yours to connect and heal the world around you?